for supporting me on Patreon. It means so much to me. Hey, welcome back, or welcome if you're new to my channel. I recently received in my mailbox the last Moomin mug from the Moomin's Day seasonal collection, which has been going on for years. I was recently pretty new into collecting Moomin mugs when the first one got released, and throughout the years my collection grew really large. At one point I had over 70 mugs. You heard me. 70 plus. I've had over 70 Moomin mugs, and I have sold over 20 of them by now. I felt like it became a little bit of an issue since they started releasing more and more ones. They have so many releases every year now, and I've not been vibing with the designs. But this mug was the last one, and I will show it to you later in this video, because I want to start off in the right order of when they got released. And the first one is hands down one of my absolute favorite mugs. It symbolizes a very good time in my life, to be honest. And you know, I love anything seaside, ocean, lakeside, anything with water. So first they released the Moomin's Day summer mug. I'm reading on the back side that it was in 2018. You can see the Moomin drone with Moomin Mama on a Scandinavian coast, watching the sunset, the little seagulls passing by. And these boxes are amazing. I love the apricot sky with the blue. And as you can see, it still has a tag. I have these for display for my personal enjoyment, but I should probably use them. They are beautiful. You can see on the back side the little boat, rowing boat. So this is one of my all-time favorite mugs, right after the one called decluttered. And the second one ever released, you think it would be in seasonal order, like summer, fall, winter and spring, but no. Next up, in 2021, we had the second Moomin's Day seasonal mug, which is the winter. and both back in 2018, almost 10 years ago. And for this winter mug, I stood in a line at the stores on the release day to be one of the first 100 buyers. But for the two later ones, I did not. Here is again, but it's not packed. Here you can see Moomin troll and Moomin mama. And a snuffikin, snuspaprika. My dog Prince is howling. I hope you cannot hear him. He really dislikes when I turn on my camera. He hates any recording devices. I don't know. He's not supporting my channel. And this now colored mountains. It's in blue and pink. But I think the mountains looks a little bit like ice cream. That is why I look at it. I've been totally obsessed with ice cream this summer. So maybe that's why. So again, label or tag is still on. It is also very beautiful, but it doesn't really been my cup of tea compared to the summer mug. I am a summer and fall person, but this was the second ever released mug. And the third one went with a total different color scheme. This is the spring mug from 2024, which is pretty recently compared to the first ones. This is like a green, turquoise, purple and light green. This is the spring mug and it has the same look as the winter mug. The landscape is the same, but the Moomin Valley adds spring. You can see Snork Maiden and Moomin Troll, and at the back side is once again Snuffikin. This is truly beautiful. I have one at home that I use, but this one in the box with a label. I really need to get over that hump and stop feeling like I keep stuff just for it to be like an investment. I want to use things and not hold on to them. But this one is very, very beautiful. And it was released rather newly, or what do you say, not a long time ago. And finally, what I received in the mail, the fourth and final Moomin's Day seasonal mug, the fall. And I must say this was almost taking #1 spot, but that #1 summer mug is way too nostalgic for me. And this was released now, 2026, only 2 years after the spring mug. And it's orange, it is yellow, but just look how the wind is sweeping throughout Moomin Valley. I really love the fall season. Everything just gets so cozy. And it is I'm just getting all excited. I really, really love yellow. As you can see, my couch, I've been on this yellow terrain for quite some time. I even found this wonderful grey and yellow, what do you call it, like wallpaper once I buy my dream cabin. Yellow is such a comforting and happy color. Just look how beautiful this is. But I can see now that it didn't come with a label. It might be in the box or not. Okay, strange, it didn't seem to come with a label, but I don't really care. I used to think it's a good thing if the Moomin mug stopped doing the label thing. But whatever, I will use this. It's so amazing. Yes, look. Here, the leaves are falling slowly, slowly, slowly. But the wind. I love this mug so much, and what a happy surprise that I didn't receive it with any labels, because I really want to use this one. It is amazing. How fun, how lovely, isn't that? I'm really happy, and this is probably one of my very rare, very sporadic Moomin purchases. I'm really trying to declutter items, but never this. It is too beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing this little moment of joy with me. I hope you have